Welcome back to the final episode of the Letecia Stout FBI interview. Before we jump in, I want to point out something that stood out to me in the previous part of this interview. At one point, Letecia says she only lied to Al about Gannon's whereabouts or about the alleged sexual assault because she was mad at him. That statement caught my attention. Was it simply an explanation for why she lied? Or was it something more? Could it offer a glimpse into her state of mind and perhaps even the motive behind everything that happened? I'm not saying it answers that question by itself, but it's something I think is worth keeping in mind as we watch the final portion of this interview. Let's get into the final chapter of the FBI interview.
Say done extra or whatever, maybe you can talk to those people who were allowed to stay in a home during this supposedly. Okay? That's what I think. Maybe you can talk to people who were.
You're saying that the injury to Gannon happened.
I'm not saying anything except I know you're telling me this stuff. You're saying this about, how bad these were and these things were. All I can tell you is maybe you can talk to the people that were allowed to stay in the home during this time. During this time that you have this supposed evidence, people that were allowed to stay in the home and people that were allowed to walk in and out to see it, supposedly. Okay?
So Gannon was in, all these wounds happened after he went.
I'm not saying anything other than, sir, you are telling me, you just sit here on record and telling me that Albert went inside somewhere that you were supposed to have as a supposed crime scene.
I wasn't there for that. If you want to get an answer for you about who was with him.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm saying for you. You as a professional, you would have allowed that, supposedly?
If he has to go get stuff,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
as long as the scene had been processed.
Okay, processed, sure. Okay. I'm sure that's how.
Not do that?
I'm sure that's how it works in this country. Doesn't it sound a little bit weird to you?
If the scene has been processed, okay. No. I had a girl that was burned alive in a house in Bailey. The
scene was processed supposedly when people were still there day 1, day 2, day 3, and the scene was processed. Day 4, day 5, day 6, and the scene was processed.
You're saying that people were going in and out of the house, civilians, while they were processing the scene.
I'm asking you that because apparently you said the scene was processed, and then you want me to talk to you when I know that how shady that whole situation is. And you want me to give you answers for how shady that is. So you need to tell me in the scene that was processed, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, there was nobody going in and out. There was people living there.
Right.
Okay.
When they thought Gannon was still alive.
Okay. Living there. Okay. But you're saying the scene is processed because not you, but people surely were there. It's all on camera that there was crime scene people there while people were living there.
Of course, because they didn't know the severity of the scene. Okay. They just thought Gannon ran away, like you said, to go see a neighbor.
So the point is, how am I supposed to put my trust and faith in any bit of the system like that when that was going on? How?
So you're trying to put faith in a system where you gave them misleading information.
I'm talking to you. I'm saying
if you would have told police the very first night that he was taken forcibly, everything would have been different.
That's not forcibly, okay? I said exactly what I said, which was he didn't come back at 6 o'clock.
If you would have said other people have him and they should not have him, it would have been different. You controlled the way that law enforcement responded.
I did. So now it's my fault that they.
Yes, by you saying he's walking over to play with a friend.
Had people in there doing a supposed crime scene, and now you have all this stuff after you let people live there. And now you want to look at me and say something. Sir, I did not hurt Gannon. Okay?
Okay, well, who did?
Did not.
Who did?
Did not. Just like all of the other things.
Why are you telling me you did not? I don't care if you did or not.
I'm just telling you. Yes, you do care. No, you're a father. You would care.
I care about Gannon. I don't care if you did it or not.
Sir, I didn't. Okay.
But you're saying you did it, but that doesn't help us find you.
Okay, well, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. I would not. No motive. No reason.
I'm not asking you about motive or reason.
Our child. No reason.
He did.
No reason. No reason.
Why would you give us stories and go another direction?
I'm not, sir. You're not going to help me. You proved you were not going to help me.
If you give us a story with no leads.
Okay. Well, you proved you're not going to hurt me. So you did too.
What do you want me to do, Letecia, before we leave? You tell me what to do and I'll do it. And then when I'm wrong, you say, oh, so is that it? So he came back home at 2 because he's not on camera?
I'm not testing at all.
You do. And you win every time because you're the
I'm
only
not
one who
trying to
knows.
win. I don't want to win. This is not about winning, sir.
You're the only one who knows.
This is not about winning.
But you do win.
Why? No, I'm not. I'm not winning. I have no motive to hurt our child.
I'm not saying you do.
None. None at all.
But you're the last person with him. If you give me another name, I will chase that person. You've tried Eduardo in the house. You've tried Quincy Brown up in the mountains. Now you've tried Angel.
I never said anything about no mountains.
Yes, you did. You were supposed to ride a bike up there in the mountains with Quincy Brown. But
I never told you that.
You said you knew I was in the room.
I didn't say I knew you. I don't even know who you were.
FBI.
Never know who you were. I didn't never say FBI either. It's not what I said.
Law enforcement.
No, I said I know someone is listening.
That's got to be us.
Okay. No, it could have been anybody.
That's fine. I don't need to argue that.
Exactly. There's no point of arguing that. You're not going to help me, so.
I think you could control this story by.
Always control it, sir.
Well, you are concerned about what other people think.
I've been completely respectful to you, and I have talked to you. I've been respectful to you, been kind to you. I did all these things to you because that's who I am. So I was wasn't raised to be bad to people.
I don't think you're a bad person, but I think bad things happen all the time. I've seen it.
Why bad things have to happen?
Because an 11-year-old boy is not home and he's not hanging out with somebody.
Okay, sir. Okay. I'm glad that you think something so bad happens all the time. I'm sorry that you have to have this shield up of nothing but no compassion and all that. I'm sorry for that. I really am. But I have no reason, none, to hurt anyone in my family. None.
Can you tell me why there's blood on the bottom of your shoes?
None of what shoes?
The shoes they recovered in the garage.
In the garage?
Or in the top of the washer or something.
People weren't. Did you think I didn't walk around in shoes?
With Gannon's blood on the bottom?
What has that got to do with anything?
It's.
I've already told you. We were outside unloading stuff. What has that got to do with anything? We were outside unloading my car. I mean, come on. That doesn't mean somebody's this bad person and done something wrong. That doesn't mean that, sir. At all. Nothing like that. To hurt Gannon, innocent, loving, help me out more than any person in the household. More than Albert. More than anyone. Help me.
I'm not saying Gannon's a bad kid.
No, help me. Do you know how much you'd be helping me with everything? Pulling everybody else's slack. Who did it? Gannon.
Yeah, and I think that's why this is so hard.
You're right. It's hard. You're right. It's hard because I didn't hurt him. That's why it's hard. So to not have him helping me, that is hard too. Very hard. Knowing that right now, sitting at home, Gannon knowing the situation, you know what Gannon would do? He would wait on me anything I would ask him just to make sure I was okay. Anything.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Oh, he would. Before even Albert would even do it, he would. If he was sitting here right now and needed anything from me to ask him to do anything, he would do it. So there's no intention, motive, reasoning, nothing for Gannon. Nothing to hurt him in any kind of way. None. Nada.
Well, you did say on the phone calls there was no premeditation involved.
Yep.
You said
I was saying to Albert, like if you're talking about when Albert was asking me that, I was simply saying, because you were trying to get him, or whoever was trying to get him to walk me down some pathway of whatever it may be, whatever that may be. Come on, sir. I didn't wake up and be like, oh, my life changed today. That's not how it works in life. Bad people, whether you say do this or do that or do that or do this, they just do bad things
No,
to
it's
people.
not necessarily true.
Okay, well,
I told you, good people do bad things. I've seen it.
are you a good person?
Yes.
And you do bad things?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you had any key to telling us where Gannon is, you would tell it to us if you were a good person. Would you not? And so
doesn't matter what I
but that's
say.
been, you look at the totality of all of what you've told social media, all of what you told Al.
First of
It's all about
social
you.
media had nothing to even do with me half the time. Only the person I ever talked to was the crime online lady. That's the people that I talked to. Social media was like a crap show.
Yeah, but you've got on it under other names.
No, I've had people sitting beside me, people who were near me, people that were are my friends and family trying to defend me. Okay, but I have completely been trying not to have another miscarriage. Trying not to. So no, yeah, people wanted to help me, but it's not about social media, people telling stuff. Yeah, if someone say something on social media, yeah, I went and looked up. People started saying stuff about this or that. Yeah, I went and looked it up because I wanted to know what they were talking about or the questions that they were saying or information or all these things. Yes.
Your argument isn't going to work, Letecia.
Arguing about what?
Your argument that somebody took him. You're not going to be able to tell that story.
Okay.
If you help us today
Okay.
find out where Gannon is, if you can, because I have 100% confidence that you can tell me exactly where you last left Gannon.
Okay. Now you're accusing me.
I'm just telling you what
Okay.
the research shows, what our investigation shows.
I'm
Then
glad
listen.
that you have research done. So,
It will look much better for you.
I didn't do anything. So what do you want me to look better at? I didn't do
Are
anything.
you going to tell me right now that the last place you saw Gannon was
I'm not
really
gonna
him
say
getting
anything.
into an Impala?
Sir, I'm not going to say anything because you're not trying to help me.
Finding Gannon would help you.
Oh yeah, I know. Don't
Wouldn't
you
it?
think that?
Then tell me where
Don't
he
you
is.
think that? Don't you?
I know it.
Really don't think that?
So tell me where he is and let me help you.
I don't know where he is.
Where did you last see him?
I'm not, sir. I'm not. You prove that you were not going to help me. Okay, you did. You proved you were not going to help me.
If you tell me where you last saw him, I can help you. I promise you that, Letecia.
I don't get it. Then her Gannon. I mean, I don't know how to like write that out, say it in 10 different languages.
So what do you want me to say? You didn't hurt Gannon? Did you kill Gannon?
No. No.
Did you put Gannon somewhere?
No.
You didn't put him in a dumpster.
Dumpster? Why are you even saying these bad, horrible things?
Because we've been tracking your car. We've been tracking, even when your phone is off, it can be tracked.
Good, sir. I'm glad.
And so we've been going through dumpsters all through. Is Gannon in a dumpster?
Sir, you can go through
Just please.
whatever you
that
want
would
to
save
go through.
us.
Sir,
That would save us
I didn't
hundreds of days. Just tell me if he's in a dumpster.
Anything to get in. Okay.
That's fine. But will you tell me if he's in a dumpster?
If I didn't do anything to him, how am I answering that question for you?
Whether it's Angel or whoever
How
else.
am I answering this question for you? Really? You sent to a parent and asked them that?
Because we want to find him. I would not ask you that question
I didn't
if it wouldn't help us
do
find
anything
him.
to Gannon. Nothing. Okay. Didn't hurt, harm, kill, nothing to Gannon. Did not. Would not.
Where's the last place you saw him?
Sir,
Please.
you've already asked me all these questions.
I know, but that's an easy question. The last place you saw Gannon, which can really help us find him.
Sir,
Why would you not say that? If you had nothing
because
to do...
I've already tried to help you.
No, but if you had nothing to do, if you did not hurt, harm, anything, why would you not tell me the last place you saw him?
Okay.
Because it's a memory you don't want to look at.
Memory?
Yes,
Really?
I would think it's a memory.
Okay.
Gannon's been missing now for how many days? You know when you last saw him, but you won't tell the one agency that can find him.
You already said, you already basically lost my whole
That's
ability.
not a true story. That's worse than Quincy
Okay.
Brown.
All right. Okay.
What about the pregnant lady with the money in her
Okay.
stomach?
Okay.
Letecia, tell me the last place you saw him, and we can find Gannon, and you can, that will help you so much in this case.
Totally.
Yes, it will.
Okay.
What do you think is going to help you now? If I walk out of here and we haven't got a lead on how to find Gannon,
Okay. Well,
all you've got is the story of the stuff on the wall. You've got the blood. You've got blood all over the house. You've got blood on the bottom of your shoes, and you've got about 7 lies.
okay.
If you help us find Gannon, that will help you tremendously. And yet you won't tell me. Why?
Because you're not going to help me.
Yes, I will. I've just told you that.
You're not going to help me, sir.
Where's the last place you saw him?
You're not going to help me.
Yes, I will. You tell me the last place
Why
you
do I
saw
have to
him.
keep repeating the same thing?
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Sir, if you're basing it on what you think makes sense, then that's what you're judging it on. So if that's what you think, then you can judge it on that. If you want to base it on something that you said you've seen and found in some house, okay, and you allowed, or I say you, let me correct that for you get said, people to live there, okay, then that's what you guys can go on, okay? I did not hurt, endanger, kill, do anything wrong to Gannon. I did not. And until you can
Well,
take
we're
that
dealing with
approach,
semantics here.
okay, until you can take that approach and say, maybe I need to have a little bit of compassion here, like really a lot, not just for other people, but for someone who has no reason whatsoever to hurt you, no motive, has everything she wanted in life. Why? Wouldn't it make more sense to just like, if it was such a bad thing, to be honest with you, wouldn't it make more sense for me just to like get in my car and like, I mean, go live somewhere else? Like, that makes more sense, right?
Make a lot more sense. Like a lot more sense. I could tell you about 8 or 10 stories that would make a lot more sense. And yet that's why we're sitting here today.
Well,
You know, people that have a lot to lose do bad things all the time.
well, guess what? I didn't do anything bad.
Then why wouldn't you tell me what the last time you saw Gannon? If you didn't, Letecia, it makes no sense. And it doesn't have to make sense to me. It has to make sense to a jury that you're going to be sitting in front of in about a year or 2.
Okay.
Do you really want to go there without helping yourself? Do you want to go there and have us stand up and say, oh, it's Angel, it's Quincy Brown, it's all these people that don't exist?
At this point, someone that I can trust will be the person that can help me. That's where it's going to be.
Are you going to tell them Angel? Because if you do, it's just going to be,
Okay.
it better be a new story.
Okay, sir, that's fine. Whatever you say, because you already have what you want as your answer. You already have, because you told me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if this happened to Harley, you would be insanely.
Why has it got to be about Harley?
Because she's your daughter. If
I mean,
someone else had Harley.
So basically you're trying to say that it didn't matter that Gannon was also mine too?
I'm saying someone that you know right now who's been with you for the last 40 days or however long it's been, if she just disappeared and someone knew where she was, what would you do? And they wouldn't tell you where Harley was. And they say, no, I just can't tell you because I'm scared.
I just told you I don't know where he is. But that's
But
the thing that won't be, that is the problem, is I don't know.
If this were the real story, Letecia, you would have told us this a long time ago.
Okay, now it's not the real story.
It's not.
Okay, sir.
How is this a real story that you give him to someone who you trust as a babysitter and then you're too scared so you tell the cops a different story? I liked, out of all your stories, I like Quincy Brown better.
Yeah, sure.
I did. This is a hard thing to do. But if you point us and you help us find Gannon, you can.
No, I don't. I don't have a way to help you. I don't.
How is that possible? Letecia, I'm not. You think I'm judging you, and I'm not. You are our only fact teller right now. and I can't chase down what you're telling me.
Okay. Okay.
Let me go ask the DA if there's anything else, because I'm not asking you the right way, the right questions, and if I'm treating you badly, I'm sorry. That's not my
I didn't
intent.
say you were treating me badly at all.
My intent is to find a way for us to communicate so you will feel comfortable enough to tell me what happened. His injuries, something. Well, you've told so many different stories
Sir,
about his injuries.
I'm going to keep telling you things. I did not hurt you.
I'm not saying you did. Like, even if the bed story true?
I'm not. Why even say anything? Because everything I say, you're going to tell me that. Oh, blah blah blah. Because you want it just like everyone else want it to be me. So that way,
I don't care if
that
it's you
way
or not.
y'all can just go ahead and
No,
be the hero and all these things.
I do not get paid one extra dime if it's you. I don't get
Not
paid, I don't get
me.
paid anything else to find Gannon.
Sir,
It's just our
not
fault.
Not me.
That's fine. Then
I'm
tell
not
me
the
how to get there.
I'm not the one. Okay, I am not the one. Not the one.
Do you know if I asked you ahead of time if you're having anxiety or depression or stuff like that?
It don't matter what you ask me about anxiety or depression or any of those things, because to be honest with you, that's it. That's all.
So have you been, you said Gannon's been seeing counselors. Have you been seeing counselors?
Right, about teaching one time. Or maybe she did it too because she was going to give the emotional support animals.
That's it.
Yeah, it was the 2 times on base. And we talked about not wanting to be in teaching anymore and all that route. Stress on the job. That was what we talked about.
You had searched a little bit on the suicide stuff.
What suicide stuff?
Was that you, or was that just random keystrokes?
Suicide? I don't even like.
Have you ever thought about suicide?
Ooh,
You.
I'm not thinking about suicide.
I'm just asking. What's a suicidal person might say? That's what I was looking.
Yeah, because I have someone in my family before that had said that to me, and I've looked up information.
That's not you. Okay.
Wow.
How do you think
People
that?
have things in their family go on too, that you maybe want to look up and be like, oh, this is going on in their life. I wonder how they're dealing with this.
You need something to eat?
Can I make a phone call?
Let me go ask. You restroom or anything? Did you call Letecia?
I just wanted to call and see that Harley got home.
She did. Yeah, they talked with Harley. They talked with Edie. They talked with Laura. They were search warrants at Laura's house, Edie's house, your van. I think that's it. So yeah, they got Harley back.
Mm-hmm. Did Harley with Edie?
Yeah, because I told them that I met you out of the car and you said you liked Edie to be the guardian in between time with them.
Okay. Why are you searching their house? I mean,
Because you'd stayed there.
I'm saying like they're not in trouble, are they?
No, neither Laura nor Edie are in trouble. I'm not asking you stuff the wrong way, Letecia.
Sir, do you not?
I do want to help. And whether you did this or not, it doesn't matter to me. All the reason they asked me is to come help find what happened again. And if I can't get past, if I can't prove a story, whether you tell it to me, Al tells it to me, whether it's El Paso Sheriff's Office, then I don't take anything as true until I can prove it. With all the evidence that they have, the reason why it took so long is the district attorney wanted to wait and wait and wait till they made sure they could win in the courtroom.
Okay.
And I've done nobody homicides before. They have more on this case than we do on most of them.
Okay, sir.
I don't want you to be the way you can help yourself out of this thing is to give us something, even though it's very
You just said you
difficult.
have what you need, so
We do.
why do you need to keep asking me?
Because you were the last one with
But,
him and you know.
but if you have what you need, why do you keep asking me?
Because our goal is to find Gannon. Our goal is not to prosecute you. That is the district attorney's job. We're investigators. And like you've just seen, I do a poor job about half the time because I have to guess. Because as much as we tried to track you with your cars and your phones and whatever else, there are gaps. We do have, like I told you, the blood in the house. We do have the blood on, we have, do you know about the board that was thrown in the forest? Letecia?
Oh. What? I'm sorry, sir. What?
That's the board that has Gannon's blood on it that was thrown in the forest.
Okay. So all right. So what?
You got your DNA on it.
Okay.
But then how do you explain stuff like that and then turn around and say, but then turn around and say, I don't know.
Sir, I lived in the house with Gannon. I was Gannon's main caretaker. I wouldn't be surprised if everything I done didn't involve Gannon. Like, oh, okay, well, you brushed his hair. Oh, okay, you helped him brush his teeth. Whatever.
But that board was from the house, and then it's up all by Highway 105.
Board from the house. I've already explained to you about any kind of stuff that would have been from the foot. I've already told you that. And I don't know what you...
But Gannon didn't go throw it up there.
Okay, so now someone threw it up there. So now someone threw it up
Or dropped, or whatever. How did that board get up there?
there. Now you're going on about the
Well,
board.
Letecia,
And Albert already called about this board. Because you were there, right?
Yes.
And the sock and all this stuff, right?
Sock had nothing to do with it.
Okay. But yeah, he said a sock.
But he did say a sock.
Right.
But the board is true.
Sir.
The board is right where your T1 was.
Sir. Tiguan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Because we tracked it.
You could have gotten all that from me easily. You just log into the app. It's not a difficult thing. Like.
Right. But if you track from where your T1 went and you look at where that board was.
Now, okay, so this is why it's so, like, backwards. So now my Tiguan, but I was driving a truck, and then now my Tiguan, now, you tried on the rental car, but then
No, you had 3 different cars.
there's
And
proof on the rental car, I didn't even get to drive it. So I mean,
right, there's low mileage on it. But we don't know where you went because you had your phone on.
my phone on, I had my watch on.
Yeah, but you had your phone.
But the
watch is up in the forest somewhere, isn't it?
No, the watch ain't in no forest. You guys have my watch. It's at El Paso Detention Center.
That's the watch there. I thought you had an iWatch.
That's where the watch was at.
Okay. No, I haven't heard anything about
From Find My Watch says it's clearly sitting in El Paso County.
that. Okay. But your phone was off those couple of days.
What couple of days?
The 27th, it was off when you were between the Petcos.
But I had my watch on.
Right. But what I'm
The
saying...
watch tells you where you go. I mean,
Yeah.
it's mirrored.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, we have holes in our investigation, and you can help us with that.
Sir. I didn't even drive my car anywhere really, other than just going to meet friends.
You drove the Tiguan up there.
Yeah, other than to meet friends, yes.
So who were you meeting with there? What friends? That can be a lead we can help find Gannon with.
You guys already know all my friends, so maybe
No, we don't know those up there.
that should be the ones that you really know.
We don't know the ones up there, I guarantee you.
And like the guy said, oh, tire pressure and all this, then you would have saw where if I stopped anywhere or done whatever. Come on now, sir.
Why can't you tell me though?
Sir,
Instead of making me,
like I've already had to tell you everything personal about our lives. You have everything personal.
I don't have what friends you saw up there on 105 where that board is.
But look, I'm not going to admit to any kind of board.
I'm not saying you need to. I'm just saying tell me who your friends are up there and we can go talk to
And
them.
my pig line wasn't even driven that way until
Okay, so maybe it was
later.
How much later?
I don't even know. Before they took it.
Okay, so was the truck up there?
Truck up where?
Up that 105 area.
I was going to Castle Rock. I've already said this. I was going to Castle. Already said this.
But is that where the board was? Was in the back of the
I don't know where the board was at because I don't know. I really don't know. That's if you're asking me a question that I really don't know.
So we have a board up there where you were driving with Gannon's blood on it with your DNA.
Okay. So my DNA, which would be what?
Skin cells.
Okay, my skin cells, which I lived in a home, if that's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
And I've already told you that there was all this wood in the garage.
Yeah, but you never told me that you took a piece out of the truck and flung it up there.
What?
Or put it or flung it. And again, Letecia, I think you get mad when I say a verb or something, whether you placed it, flung it, dropped it, hit it, I don't know. But all I know is that our FBI evidence response team recovered it.
Okay. Did you check everybody else in the house?
As far as for their DNA?
No, not the DNA to see if they put it there. Because you remember, these are the people that were in the house when I wasn't there. Did you check all them?
The people in the house.
Yeah, did you check the people in the house?
You mean the crime scene people?
No, I mean the people that I'm sorry, phrase that, because you don't like that was allowed to stay there when all this stuff you're talking about would have been there. Okay?
Correct.
Did you check all these people?
As far as their DNA?
No. Did you check to see if any of them did this?
Drove and threw that wood up there?
Did you check them?
Their GPS, their phone.
No. Did you check them? Because that is doesn't matter. You need to tell me you checked Veronica's GPS and her phone?
Didn't.
Okay.
Veronica was not the last person with Gannon.
But you're talking about a piece of wood, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So whatever first it was wood stocks, now it's wood. I don't know.
I didn't say so.
Okay. You had Albert say it.
I didn't have him say it.
Okay. The point is, did you check Veronica's? Did you check Brandon's? Did you check any of them to see if they went anywhere? Because I clearly have stated from day one.
Why would we need to check that if your car is up there?
But I clearly stated because then maybe they did it.
Maybe they went the same place you did? Did you tell them to go up there?
Listen, everybody knew where I went because I told everybody from day one.
You told everybody?
Yes, I sure did. This lady right here, Miss Bethel, she asked me, and I strictly told her what exit I went off of. Sure did. Maybe I might have didn't have like I gave the name. Like I wasn't exactly right with the exit because I don't really know Colorado that well. But I gave it.
Do you know why I told you about that? I normally don't do this. Tell everybody all the evidence against them. Why do you think?
I don't know.
Because I think if you're to weigh this on, there's enough probable cause. A judge in Colorado Springs and El Paso has signed a probable cause warrant for first-degree murder.
Okay.
And all this evidence, and I'm telling you about the ones that I know about, and that's before you do, all the phone stuff, et cetera, and then versus you taking a chance that you're going to get off.
I'm not taking a chance for nothing because I didn't do anything, sir. Okay, sir.
If you say you didn't do anything, do you know what an innocent person would do? I have had plenty of innocent people sitting in your chair. Do you know what an innocent person would do? They would be freaking out.
I know.
You are not freaking out.
Yeah, right. You think I haven't freaked out?
I heard you freak out on the phone one time.
You think I haven't freaked out for days? You can't judge the way I freak something out one way and another way.
I have had the wrong person in a room like this before, and trust me, if they had any idea who did it, they would tell me.
Okay, well,
That makes no sense.
I guess
And no
that's
jury will
what
buy, no jury's going to buy
okay,
that you sit here with an answer that somebody else
okay.
took Gannon, that all this head wound and all
Okay, sir.
this stuff happened in it. Do you think I don't know what I'm talking about?
Sir, I never question anything.
But you must, because you're taking a huge chance, Letecia.
Sir, I'm not taking any chance.
How are you not taking
Because
a chance?
I know the man upstairs knows I did not do anything again.
Well, he's not going to be on the jury.
Okay. All right. We're not going to go there with that. We're not going to go
We're
there.
going to sensible people who we're going to present evidence in front of.
Let me tell you what. There's a higher power.
There
That
is.
higher power will make sure.
I believe in the higher power as well.
I'm glad you did, sir. That really makes me feel okay. It really does. I'm serious. So then you know.
But Letecia, this comes down to common sense.
I do have
And these
common-
prosecutors, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about who you're going to be sitting in front of.
Okay.
And if you're going to take a chance that they're not going to listen to all this evidence, all this blood, all these stories that you told about Gannon, and that you have the key to finding him and you don't do it, there's nobody else to prosecute.
Okay.
Why won't you go there?
Why am I, what else am I going to say?
The easiest thing to tell me is the last time you saw Gannon.
I've already talked to you. I've already told you I do not again. Okay?
But then what do I need to go through again the other things that might have happened to Gannon?
Sir, you don't need to go.
Where did you gently place Gannon?
What?
I don't know how to phrase it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, because I don't know where he is.
Okay.
If you want me to use a different verb or whatever, I'm struggling. Letecia, this is all about you.
I didn't.
You're the one caught up in it, though. You're the one with all the evidence stacked against you.
Okay, well,
Help yourself right now.
myself.
Why would you not?
Tell myself to what?
Just tell me what happened.
To what happened to who? I don't know.
The way you
Well, I'm
described...
going to stand up for a moment.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
The wounds that you described to him don't even come close to the blood in the
then
house.
if that's what you think, then
No, it's
sir.
not.
Okay.
This is what people that do this for a living tell me.
Okay.
Again, I wasn't there, but a little gash on his head
Okay, sir.
doesn't explain at all that stuff that's in there.
Okay.
But do you want to go with that? Because when you walk out of here, the last thing on record you're going to have is what you told me. And I would love to be your storyteller.
Okay.
I would love to tell the true story. It will help you. You believe in that higher power you
Oh,
said?
I do. That's why. You
What
want to
about
know
the
why?
truth? Do
You
you
want to know
study the
why?
truth?
You want to know why I'm not sitting here like going crazy, freaking out, putting on an emotion show like I've seen people involved in this situation put on fake cries and all that? Because I know God knows that I did not do anything again.
Okay.
I mean,
But what about the truth? You study the same Bible, the same God. It tells a lot about truth in there, and you have not told many truths in this whole thing.
well, I don't know that. Guess what? But let me tell you what happened this morning when I woke up. When I woke up this morning, I watched a story about Ron Mills. So he started this church, and he ended up like getting talked down to, bullied online, treated like crap, accused of things he didn't do, and that's where he went to the accusations part. And so he went down this whole trail talking about how accusations and how this did to him, and what he had to go through and all that.
Okay.
But in the end, he kept his faith in Jesus Christ. And you know about the story of Paul, you know about Saul in the Bible. Okay, I can walk you through a lot in the Bible. And if you know what I'm talking about. So he turned those accusations into just keeping steadfast and staying strong, into believing God's going to do this and keeping whatever. Because, in the Bible, they persecuted a lot of Christians, right? A lot of them for things they didn't do right. But, there's a lot of stories where God made sure they were okay. So when I woke up this morning, I literally decided, God, you can take this And you can either A, bring Gavin home, bring him to the front step, drop him off, so that I can please never have to worry about this again.
Right.
Or you can let me just stay focused on believing in you, as in him, and just the truth will come out. And it's okay because I don't want to sit here and accuse all these people of whatever. I'm not going to turn those same accusations against them for saying this and saying that, not believing this, not believing that. I'm just going to just sit there and say, I know I did not hurt Gavin.
But that, I get you, and thank you for that story.
So,
I agree
I'm
with everything
sorry.
you said. No. Well, I'd love to tell stories. Stories, you take it like it's a bad thing. So, I believe that the whole book you're talking about, the story about God in the Bible, involves sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Was it not?
I did sacrifice.
Greater love, what? Has what? No man. Then to what?
God is life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have a
Didn't think
life.
you know it, did you?
No, I figured you did. I wouldn't, and this is not to embarrass you, because I know you are a God follower.
Mm-hmm. And I went to Liberty University, so I was spending a lot of my time studying Christian.
And that's why I don't get that if Gannon is alive, you would not sacrifice yourself for him right now. If you've studied that your entire life, I believe that. If my kid were alive, I promise you, right now, I would go step in front of a truck and let it hit me if that would bring him back home, and so my wife could live with him, and so my sister, or his sister, could live with him. Since you studied that your whole life, if Gannon were alive, you would sacrifice yourself for him.
You're right. If I could get you to him, I definitely would.
You could. And all this BS about you saying it's here, it's there, giving us names,
Okay.
you would not do that, Letecia.
Sure.
Letecia, you are not that type of person. If he were still around, you would not do that.
Why would you even say that? Like, this is what drives me crazy.
Because if Gannon's alive,
Really, you were about to say it. You were really about to say it. I can't even believe that.
say
Wow. Ah.
you said if Gannon was alive, you would do everything, including sacrificing yourself, to get us to him. That says he's not alive.
Oh. Wow.
How do you argue with that? You have an 11-year-old boy out there that's supposedly with bad people. You are a good person. You've grown up. You've gone to all these faith classes, churches. If he were around, you would sacrifice yourself for him.
If I knew how to get to him, I would sacrifice myself to him.
You can get us to him. And you know that. That's why I brought
You're
Martha.
so defeated. Like, you're already, like, for you to have such a biblical background, you're so defeated in your mindset already to think something is harmful or hurt again.
It is.
And that,
Yeah, but see, why do you care what I think?
because
You know
if
the
you're the
answer.
person in charge, you just said you were the main man, basically, is what you said, over your,
I have a lane that I'm running in.
right, okay. That is the type of person that, as a family, they would want that person, no matter what, never, ever giving up hope, never saying to anyone anything bad like that. That's just, ooh.
So let's go a different way. If you did something bad to Gannon.
I did
I'm
not.
just saying, we go if. If you did something bad to Gannon, could you ever admit it?
What? I didn't do anything bad again.
No,
I'm not gonna go.
This is not a trick.
But I'm not gonna go answer that question because I did not do anything bad.
The reason why I ask you that is the people that I've worked with are actually put in prison for life. I've told them, and I've told people, the families of these victims, I said, if you put Harold in a room and you take everybody else out, we have absolute evidence that he pushed his wife off a cliff and that he dropped a car on his little wife, and he was convicted. I said, even if you clear everybody out and you just have Harold in a mirror, Harold was a God follower, Christian like you were. I said he could never admit that he did that to either wife.
Well, I'm sorry that what's his name? Harold. Harold is that type of person because a God follower. I'm not judging him. I'm saying in order for you, you have to repent your sins to God, okay? And you have to put yourself there. And in order to repent your sins to God, it means also you have to lay them all down on the cross. And like, my sins are laid down, and it is not involving hurting, harming, or killing anyone. Okay? So I'm sorry that Harold or whatever his name is has like a different approach.
Well, I think you have probably a more serious problem than Harold, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know where an 11-year-old is, and I am here telling you we could go find him, and you are not giving us his location, alive or dead. So what Harold did was push a 50-year-old woman off the cliff. It was an awful thing, and the parents hated losing Tony. But Tony had lived a full life, as full as you can till 50. It was still tragic. Gannon's 11. Gannon,
that doesn't matter age. Yeah, you're right. It's tragic, right?
Yeah.
You just said
and
that.
if you had the answer, you would give it to us.
I don't know where he is.
But you won't answer my questions about the last time you saw him.
Listen, sir, anything I say to you, you're not going to listen to me. You're going to take. And you're going to say,
I'm not going to twist things, Letecia.
To be honest with you, I can give you speculation.
Okay, give me
everyone
speculation.
else.
Please.
I can give you
I'll
speculation.
take speculation.
Speculation is being his life. Speculation is being with someone who is not willing to hurt him until they get something they want.
Why wouldn't they make a demand then? Why would they hold an 11-year-old kid? That's more sadistic than anything I've heard.
I was answering speculation. I said that is what I do. I don't know why people do things, okay? But I can only tell you what I did or didn't do. And I did not hurt. Whatever all these words you came up with, hurt, kill, dispose, I didn't do any of that to Gannon. Let me make sure I say his whole name. Gannon Jacob Scout. So that way you don't think I'm getting confused with another person in Gannon. I did not. You can tell me all you want. Hey, you're not going to do this. No, sir. I had nothing but respect for you. So I asked for help. And see, that's the problem.
You want me to tell you back what you told me for help?
No,
I can read it back to you.
I don't want you to tell me anything.
I took notes.
What I want is for you guys to believe and have faith that...
Why would we do that with the amount of blood in his bedroom?
This is not...
Yes, it does.
No.
The blood tells
Sir,
a humongous story. Yes.
I had a really, really bad miscarriage one time, and there was so much blood. So much.
On the wall.
So much blood.
On the wall.
See, you want me to tell you something, but then you're saying, can I explain this to you?
Oh, I get that.
Okay. There was so much blood that you would have thought I wasn't even alive by the time I got to the hospital. So the amount, whatever you're talking about, I'm not, as a parent, going to sit there and say something like that. I'm just not. I'm just not going to do that. Because you're not going to believe.
If you had nothing to do with harming Gannon, why would you clean up the blood that's on the wall?
So you're saying you've never had anything happen in your house and you cleaned it up? Never. Like, you've never had, like...
Why would you cut out the carpet?
Nosebleeds. The carpet?
Uh-huh.
Because I was going to get more carpet. It doesn't... The carpet has nothing to do with putting it out. It's getting the smell. It stunk. I couldn't breathe. None of us could breathe.
Did you say that Lena helped you clean up some of the blood on the wall?
Lena always helps us clean up everything. Lena helped us clean up the light switch. Lena helped us clean up when Gannon had a nosebleed. Okay?
But for this occasion, she helped with that.
Now you're going to walk me back through what we've already talked about. So you're now going to go be like, oh, an 8-year-old this and an 8-year-old that. Come on, sir. There was all the time. Gannon was bleeding all the time. He'd have a nosebleed randomly at the drop of a dime. He'd bite his fingers, bleed all the time.
Would it help if I gave you a picture of the wall of what all showed up on it?
Sir, that's not going to get me to say anything to you because I didn't do anything.
Well, what I'm trying to appeal to, though, is, again, you weighing your options right now before we're gone.
Sir.
Because you're taking a big risk, Letecia.
Sir, I believe in a higher power, and And that higher power is going to show you the entire world. And when it does, I would never have to work a day in my life again. And that's going to happen. Guaranteed. Because I did not hurt, I did not dispose, kill, whatever you want to call these things that you're going to name out as verbs.
Then what did you do?
Didn't do anything to Gannon.
Then why would you act like this?
I'm acting like this because I've had to spend nothing but every day. You think I haven't every single day cried? You think I haven't every single day been trying to work on figuring out different things, work situations, what can I do? You think I haven't had all those raw emotions and feelings? A person can have them so much, so it doesn't matter if they continue to have them, because then they just be like, what's the point? I have them all the time with my family.
I'm not talking about you.
Friends.
I'm talking about why would you act like this when there's a boy out there?
I want Gannon home.
Then tell me how to do it.
I want to help you. I don't know. I don't.
But see, that's where easy questions should be easy to answer.
You just said I don't know. That's an easy answer.
The easy answer is tell me the very last time you laid eyes on him. Where was he? Was he laying down? Was he standing up? Was he sitting? Was he walking to a car?
Mm-hmm.
Where was? Give me your very last image of Gannon. That's an easy question. You have to remember your last image of Gannon. Letecia. What was he doing? Why would you not answer that?
Because I've given you.
No, you haven't told me exactly what you saw when you saw him for the very last time. Did you see the back of his head? Did you see his face? What was his expression? Did he say goodbye to you? Tell me of your last, I wish I could see in your head right now. Your very last image is there, but you won't tell me. Why won't you tell me?
Because it's nothing bad.
Well, then tell me. If it's nothing bad, you would tell me. What's your last image of Gannon?
Sure. I don't
Please.
have any bad images of Gannon.
I didn't say it was bad.
I don't have any.
What's the very last picture of seeing Gannon alive or not alive that you have in your brain?
He is alive.
Then tell me the last time you saw him. What did you see? Letecia, all that stuff you said earlier.
Okay.
Being a good person, you didn't hurt him, you didn't do all this. I'm repeating it back to you. Why could you not tell me then? If all that is true, you know the last time you saw him. What would that hurt to tell me? Do you need time to think?
No, I don't.
Well, then tell me.
I don't need any time, sir.
What is wrong with that question?
There's nothing wrong with the question. I've already made it clear that I wasn't going to answer more questions.
You've never answered this one.
Because you have already predetermined what you want in your brain, along with everyone else.
Why do you care about what's in my brain?
So you just asked me about mine.
Yeah, because your brain's the only one that counts here. It doesn't matter what's in my brain. The very last time you saw Gannon, where was he? What was he doing?
Did y'all put a reward out?
There's no need to put a reward out.
Okay.
Can you please answer that?
See, you automatically have a predetermined thing in your brain.
If you give me something else, I'll go.
Yeah, no, wow.
Why do you care about my brain, Letecia? Yours is the one that matters.
Sure.
What's the last thing you saw?
Tell you one more time. Not hurt.
I didn't ask that. I did not ask that. I don't care. What is the last image you have of him?
Checked all these places I've been.
Why don't you answer that question?
Why don't you
I'm just
answer me?
curious.
Have you checked all these places I've been, and where was Gannon? Was he there? Doesn't that have to sink in your brain for a little bit to say
You're going to live with it for the rest of your life, Letecia. Why don't you tell me today?
I'm not living with anything horrible in my brain. I'm not.
Okay, well then it should be an easy question.
I've given you the answer.
Of the last time you saw him? No, you haven't.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm afraid it's not the image that you want to be left with.
What? Sir, that's not going to convince me to say something that I didn't
Okay,
do.
then maybe it is the image. Then tell me. Why else would you not tell me?
Because you keep going with the same question, and if you've already
And you won't answer.
but you predetermined yourself.
No,
When I thought you were going to help, that was different. But you predetermined yourself.
you didn't tell me what the last thing you saw was, even with your answer there. And that's fine. If you want to tell me the thing with Angel, I don't care.
Say anything other than saying, it will shock everyone. But I will promise you, I won't have to worry about nothing the rest of my life because I didn't do it. And this
But
will
you
come
did.
out.
What's going to come out? That you didn't tell the FBI who took Gannon, if that's your deal? How is that going to shock everybody?
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
I didn't think you were guilty until you don't answer the last time you saw him.
Sir, you came in this morning
No, I did not.
and you automatically thought that. You automatically thought that already.
I was willing to listen if you were going to give me evidence to the contrary. But I have talked to many people who have seen someone disappear. It never goes away, that last image.
Oh, well.
It never goes away, and you've got it in your mind, and you won't tell me.
Right.
There is only one reason you won't tell me.
You're right. People do have, when people do bad things, their images stay in their brain. You're right.
Bad or good. A lot of these dads didn't know when the last time they were going to see their daughter.
I mean.
And they still remember it like it was yesterday, 14 years later.
Oh, yeah.
You remember the last time you saw Gannon.
Yeah.
So tell me what you saw.
Nothing negative.
So tell me what you saw.
I saw nothing negative. I saw nothing with Gannon.
You're telling me nothing. You're saying nothing.
Okay.
Just tell me what you did see, the positive.
Gannon was fine. Gannon.
Where was he? Was he standing?
You said, tell me what I see. I'm just going to tell you.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt.
How Gannon was.
Okay.
Okay. Gannon was fine. Gannon, nothing was wrong with him. Gannon was happy. Gannon is my favorite stepchild. My favorite. I know everybody says they have favorites and things like that, or say they're not really necessarily favored or whatever, but he was.
Do you remember how we talked earlier?
Definitely is.
Remember how we talked earlier about when I asked you a question and you go around?
I'm not answering that question.
You're giving me qualities of Gannon. You're not saying what you saw. You're saying he's a favorite stepson.
Sir.
What did you see?
Sir.
Was he standing or sitting?
I didn't do anything to Gannon.
I didn't say you did. I said your last memory.
Okay, well, I didn't do anything to Gannon. So.
Do you have it in your mind right now?
Oh.
Seeing him for the last time.
Oh, well, it's not going to be the last time that I see him.
The last time you saw him. Do you have that? Do you have that picture in your mind?
Sure.
Yes or no?
I know you're really good at what you do. I appreciate that. I know that. But I didn't do this. This is
Why
why.
don't you tell me the answer to that question?
Because why would I keep answering questions for you?
But that is not a hard question to answer. I'm not saying did you kill him. I'm not saying did you put him in a forest. I'm not saying did you put him in a dumpster. This is just your last image. You've got to have it.
My images are happy lives. That's what it will always
not what you see in your brain.
Okay. See, now you know my brain?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Oh my God.
You have an image of the last time you saw Gannon.
Okay.
If you didn't hurt him, why won't you tell me?
I already told you I didn't hurt him.
I know. But if you didn't, why would that image be a problem for you?
It's not a problem. I don't have a problem with anything.
Then tell me. I'm not accusing you of anything, Letecia. Just tell me the last time you saw him. This is an easy question compared to all the other ones we've done.
Oh.
Please.
Are you going to find him?
Yes.
Well, I would rather spend our time doing that because I don't have him. I didn't do anything with him, to him, or hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate all your work.
You can help us more than anybody on this planet. You can help me right now find Gannon. Let's start with the one question I asked you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't
Why?
trust anymore for you because.
Well, just tell me why you don't want to answer that.
Because I've already, doesn't matter. I can tell you I last saw Gannon when I went to the store this morning, and it could be legit true, and you would still be like, he was not in the store. I mean,
I will be able to tell if you say what he's wearing, or not even what he's wearing, how he was walking, what you will remember this. And just you not answering it means you remember it.
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you now are a psychologist.
No, it's behavior analysis.
Okay, good. I'm glad you have behavior analysis. Okay. I'm glad. I appreciate you having behavior analysis. I mean, what else do you want me to say or do? I mean, what else?
So you don't want to answer that one.
I don't want to tell you anything else because
Why? If it helps find Gannon, why would you not?
Because you already predetermined.
I didn't say you heard him or anything. I think you know where he is, though.
You already predetermined this. You have.
The scene does tell the story,
Okay,
yes.
so if that's your story, then I'm not going to keep saying anything because I know that is not the case. So if I keep saying anything to you, you're just going to keep blah, 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 blah about it. And I've been nothing but respectful to you. So I'm trying to remain respectful to you overall because I don't have any disrespect for you and I don't treat people like that. But putting me in a situation where I'm like saying to you, I cannot say anything else because you've expressed you predetermined what you think. You've already done that. So no matter what I say, I legit could take you right to Gannon and he would be standing there and you would still say to me, well, that's not him. Or you would say something else. Just
do you know how good that would be for you?
Oh, trust me. Yes.
Then why do you care what I think?
You know how good that would be for me? Absolutely.
Why do you care what I think? You should not care at all what I think. You said I wouldn't think. If you could take us to Gannon right now, that would mean the world for you.
Trust me. If I knew, you think I wouldn't have already done that? You think at like whatever time it was I first saw you, I wouldn't have been like, okay, look, even if I was just hiding somewhere just because whatever reason that these theories are out there, I know I Googled a bunch of them to see what people had said. Even if, let's just say if, okay, he was sitting somewhere, and let's just say, okay, he had to get better because he was sick and had the flu. And I could take you to him. And oh, he's better now. Do you think I wouldn't? Do you think it wouldn't be like a lot easier to be like, okay, yeah, he was this and, you know, I had him waiting there. I'm sorry for you utilizing your resources and all those things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that to you.
Correct.
Right. If I knew where he was, that's exactly what I would do. And I would say,
if you knew he was alive, you would.
I know he's alive.
How do you know he's alive?
Because I know he's alive.
How?
Because I know he's alive.
We're the one agency that can help you find him right now, and you won't tell us. That makes no sense.
And he could be, like, what if he didn't want to be found?
11-year-old.
I mean, you never know.
No, I know.
Yeah. I mean, what if he didn't want to be found?
Yeah, so he bled all over his house. What if he wanted to go
somewhere? What if he wanted to go live with his mom, and maybe he wanted to go do whatever so he can come back and do this to go live with his mom? What if that was the case?
That could happen. And he could inflict these awful injuries to himself in his bedroom. Yeah. And then he could tell you to do false reporting. And then you're going to have to be, just like you're scared of these guys, you'd be scared of Gannon. And you would do the false reporting because Gannon told you to.
No, it has nothing to do with being, I was giving you a scenario. That's all. I wasn't saying anything about false reporting. I'm giving you a scenario. I was saying.
Gannon didn't want to be found, I think.
I'm saying, or Gannon could have been like, what if he would have said, if I would have told you that he said to me, hey, I want to go live with my mom. Can you help me get there? And along the way, helping him get there, let's just say, oh, the bus, something happened when he got on the bus or something. You would still sit there and say to me, well, it's your fault because da 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 da.
And then you could care less what I thought or what I said because I don't have any meaning to you. Letecia, after today, you're not going to see me again until we're in the courtroom a year or 2 years from now, whatever that is.
I understand that, sir.
I'm insignificant in your life. So you don't need to care at all what I think. The way you could help yourself today, and I'm not saying this to benefit me in any way, is to tell us how to find Gannon. That changes everything for you. Alive or dead, if you tell us...
Not dead. Please stop saying that.
I said alive or dead. You can help us find him. You're the only one that can. I think it's too hard for you.
It's not hard, sir.
It's impossible.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Because I've worked with people like you
Okay,
before.
well, I'm glad you're classifying me as people like me.
What do you think people like you are? They call in and say your father-in-law got killed by a car or whatever.
Don't say what I think they are.
You've got away with spinning stories and dodging questions your whole life.
So now you know me my whole life.
I can look back a little bit. I don't know you when you were 5 or 13 or 16. But I think something bad happened. And you've been able to avoid trouble. But it doesn't happen in this case.
Okay, sir.
These stories that you told are much worse for you than if you had just said, the best thing you could have said is, Gannon just went, and that's it. I'm not saying anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But you describing all these injuries to him, even to us today, is awful.
They're not injuries like that.
Yes, you talked about it.
No, it's not even injuries. Kids they're just all the time. You raise children and they never got hurt. Like they never.
Not all on the last day they're seen alive.
That's not even how it was. You're making it out to be like some whatever. That's not even how it was.
Tell me how it was then.
Gannon and I are very close. Okay?
But see, that's what you don't do. You say generalizations when I ask you, how was it?
Why? I don't even know what you're asking me.
The injury that caused that pool in the corner. It's not a little scratch on his
Okay,
head.
why don't you test it and see what day it came from? If that's what you're telling me, why don't you test it and see what day?
So it didn't happen on Monday.
No,
it happened on Saturday.
I'm asking you. You are the one who are telling me, no matter what I say, you're telling me it's your way or no way. So why don't you tell me?
I'm saying it's a significant enough injury that he was not going to be normal after that.
No, what?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's what they told me.
Okay, well, that is awful that people aren't normal after anything like that.
It's a significant.
Because I had puddles of blood. I remember that I had puddles of blood.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about 11 years.
I said I did, and there was no significant injury that I died.
Do you not find that coincidental?
What, sir?
The blood on the wall and by his bed.
The blood.
On the mattress.
The blood that you or your team allowed people to be in the house.
That has no bearing on it.
Okay, well, if it doesn't, then okay.
It doesn't.
Okay, sir. Okay. Maybe check one of them.
You ready to tell me when the last time you saw Gannon?
Maybe check one of them. Because...
I bet you they can tell me the last time they saw Gannon, even though it was months before. I bet Al can tell you the last time he saw Gannon, even though he didn't know that was going to be the last time. I guarantee you he's got an image of Gannon. You were the last one with him, Letecia.
Okay.
What do I need to say to help you? I'm serious.
You do not want to help me.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You want me to tell you what you want to hear. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have never wanted people to tell me what I want to hear. If it doesn't lead me to finding Gannon or the truth of this matter, I could care less what it is. Like I said, most of the time, I'm wrong. I have to have people like you tell me the truth. If you didn't have anything to hide, you tell me your last image of me.
Have anything to hide?
Then tell me. That's not a guilt or innocence question. Just your last image of Gannon. Okay, now you don't have to tell me the last time you saw him, just your last image in your head.
Oh,
What's the last image in your head you have of him? No?
That one.
Or was he?
Yeah, you said last image. That's the
I mean, was he sitting? Is he standing? Is he laying down? What's he doing?
walking
Towards you or away from you?
away.
You have any questions for me? Any questions for me?
No.
No, I'm asking you. Have I not asked you a question that I should be asking you? Anything? I don't have the answers, Letecia. And I will help you if I can, but I can't start out right now. All right, you understand me?
Yeah.
Anything?
Anything.
Is there anything I need to ask you that I haven't? We'll go see if you don't need anything.
Can I get to the bathroom?
Sure.
So I can.
Well, I think we're done, Letecia.
Okay.
So from here, like I said, you're going to have to go to whatever jail that holds you in. Colorado's got the warrant, so they're going to transport you.
Okay.
Do you have anything else for me? I think we've talked for long enough today, but if you have something you want to say, I'll sit here for another 4 hours.
All right. Well, where's the warrant?
The warrant's in the system. It's in the NCIC is what they call it. That's what they picked you up on today, was the arrest warrant in Colorado.
Okay.
So you're going to be going back there. Anything else?
What do I get charged with again?
First-degree murder for Gannon stuff. That's what I was trying to come in here with you to help you, is if we find Gannon, that makes a big difference.
You want me to go?
We'll let you go.
If he's alive.
If he's alive, you might as well try it. I can't speak for the district attorney. I'm not an attorney. I'm an investigator.
Okay.
If he's alive and you can get us Gannon, yes. Good things will happen to you today versus getting shipped back to Colorado.
Okay. I'm going to talk to you about time. Just for you, please. I had already gotten.
Do you have an attorney you'd like to call? Do you have the number?
Well, I work out the Google number because you have my phone, but Laura can get the number or the guy from here, but he was going to work before me.
Okay. Well, I imagine Laura's probably notified him already.
No, I mean, she would have to know how to get him. Because he said pre-investigative was just wait and then call as soon as, like, whatever.
Okay.
And then I could give him information. That's not what I need to do.
Well, pretty sure we need to get you into custody now. I mean, the reason that I took you out there is I thought you didn't have information on you.
Well, you just said that. So you said I can't call him?
What do you need to call him for?
Because I have right to an attorney to represent me, so.
Correct. And you want this attorney to represent you in the Colorado case?
Yes.
Do you know a number?
No, that's why I said I need to get Laura.
You need to get Laura. All right, let me see if we've got that. They're calling Laura. You need to go to the restroom again? Okay. Yep, of course.
Thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, and helping these conversations reach more people. And to my paid members, whose names are appearing on the screen now, thank you for directly supporting the work that goes into obtaining records, organizing these lengthy interviews, and creating these deep dives. Your support means more than you know, and I truly appreciate every one of you. As you all know, FOIA requests a lot of times are not free. So all the support I get, I truly appreciate.